Immigration still front and center as President-elect Donald Trump continues to fill out his cabinet. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I'm Max Goldwasser in for Wale Aliyu. Trump's new border czar, Tom Homan, has pledged mass deportations, prioritizing public safety threats and national security. And today he pledged to do so humanely.
I think once they see how we do that, it's going to be humane. No one's going to be mistreated. We want to show the people we can do this right.
But many advocates and immigration attorneys here in San Diego are expressing concerns over Homan and Trump's rhetoric. ABC 10 News reporter Perla Shaheen spoke to one of those attorneys about how these policies could impact San Diego.
In this platform, he states that he wants to begin the largest deportation in American history. What exactly would that look like?
They don't have the numbers to be able to do on that scale what they want to do. They have to have ICE officers, CBP officers, so it's going to have to be a mass amount of hiring for that. We have to be careful in San Diego in that there's expedited removal. If you're within 100 miles of the border, then technically they can just expeditiously remove someone, especially if they're from Mexico, and send them over to Mexico.
These immigrants are undocumented, so how would the administration locate them?
They may potentially have people reporting other people in retaliation, right? You're kind of already seeing some of the rhetoric online of, I'm going to contact ICE because my neighbor is, I think, undocumented.
How exactly could San Diego stand up against these mass deportations?
Being a sanctuary state, there should be no collaboration by the local law enforcement with ICE. The law enforcement agencies in California can't preemptively say, here's a list of people that we had arrested or stopped on a traffic stop that we don't think have documentation.
In this platform, he says he wants to cut federal funding to sanctuary jurisdictions. What is some of the federal funding that President-elect Donald Trump could cut from California?
I mean, it's things that you're already hearing. They want to gut the Department of Education, so maybe it's cut in fundings there. California is very good with environmental issues. Maybe they'll cut EPA there for funding. A lot of the money, the federal money that is given to other states, is from our state. So I could foresee it being very much a tit for tat type of thing where the state government is going to try to run against or run up against the federal, policies.
That was our Perla Shaheen reporting. She did reach out to the city to clarify whether San Diego is in fact a sanctuary city. A representative said they don't use that term, but the city will not have local law enforcement deal with immigration issues.